Hello, this is Sasha from HN News, and I have Bruce Kelly with me, and we're going to start out by reading some of the emails that we have. They've been floating around a bit from Mr. Kelly, Bruce's brother, about his medical condition. We're going to start with the one that was received on the 27th that came from Mr. Kelly to the newsroom, and it says, "Sorry, I have not been able to get in touch with anybody, but on Tuesday, the 21st of March, 2023, I went to the hospital for a checkup, and they ended up keeping me because they found out that I have blood clots in my whole left leg. So they just released me from the hospital on this day, the 27th of March, 2023. So I just wanted you guys to know that I have not left. I'm still here at the MCC. Love you guys, and thank you for your love, concerns, and your support. Signed, Robert S. Kelly." So I'm going to let Bruce speak first, come out and talk to you about what his concerns are about his brother, and we're going to go on and read some of the other emails and information from Jennifer Bonjean. But Bruce, you've got the floor. Bruce, you here with me?
Absolutely, Sasha. I'm listening to the email, and it's like Robert is talking directly to me and to others as well. But I'm not proud of having been incarcerated myself, but I know when you're inside that when your health is in the forefront of your everyday life, it becomes a big concern because you are depending on people to help you to sustain life in there. And when you're not getting the proper attention that you need, it becomes a big concern. It becomes a big hazard because if you don't get the help that you need from there, where do you get it from? Who's going to help you? Especially if the people that you're depending on are not doing what they should do, or are doing what the doctors order them to do. What can you do? And this is the dilemma that Robert is being faced with, and in which, to me, I really, it's a really big concern for me, and I want to know what is going on. Why won't they do what the doctors order them to do? That's why they have doctors, to give them the points of what inmates should be in care of a doctor's his orders. So why aren't they doing what they need to do? Robert is a human being. He's a father. He's a brother. He's an uncle. He's a human being. And for them to do what they're doing, ignoring his medical conditions and his medical doctor's orders, is absolutely horrendous for him to go through this type of thing and not get the attention that he needs. So, not just me, but, yes, I'm his brother. I love Robert, and I want to see him walk out of there, and these people are ignoring his medical concerns and his medical needs. I've never seen anything like this in life. Why won't they give him the human or the human treatment that he deserves and that he's entitled to? Robert is entitled to be treated like a humane being.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. I was just going to interject and say that, with Robert reaching out to, concerned people, his supporters, his fans, and, with the most recent, before his medical issue, concerns over what has happened at the Bureau of Prisons. It's just, it's it's concerning that maybe this is maybe why he's suffering. It's why we don't trust that he is being properly cared for, because it's been said that that things aren't properly done in there, and the fact that he has to reach out to people to make others aware, and that's how he has to get his information out. The second email that he sent shed a little bit more light on what he was, what he actually is going through and the suffering that's taking place. It says it came on March 29th, and I know this is an email that others have received that has been going around YouTube, but we still want to put it out here for the rest of the world to see. The subscribers over here on HN, he wrote to HN Newsroom and said, I have blood clots in my whole left leg because I was supposed to have a cast removed from my leg in 2 weeks, but the cast ended up staying on my leg for 2 months. And my leg was in so much pain that I took a walking cane and I beat the cast off myself. I told one of the nurses here a month and a half ago that it felt like blood clots, and she told me that it wasn't a blood clot, and she sent me back to my cell where I was in severe pain every single day until I went to the outside hospital for a checkup. And I told the doctor about my pain that I was having in my whole left leg, and they ran a test on my leg, and it come to find out my entire left leg had blood clots from the bottom all the way up to my waist. They told me it's a good thing I came in when I did, and so they kept me in the hospital, but I was only there for 6 days. I wish they would have kept me there longer. I'm only speaking out on this matter because I'm still in a lot of pain, and these acetaminophen 325 milligram tablets are not working. I'm very concerned about my health, and this is no offense to the MCC, but I just know it would be a lot better if I was in a hospital where I could be properly monitored. And he signed it. Pray for me.
And that's him asking, he's asking God for help because he feels that beyond the scope of the trial, beyond the scope of sentencing, right now he's a human being that is in desperate need of medical attention. And for him to go through what he's going through, and he's essentially, when you're in there, I'm just going to tell you from my experience, you can get on the telephone, you can talk to people and everything, but when you're in your cell and you're going through what you're going through, essentially you're by yourself. And to go through what he's going through in pain, and you don't get the help that you need, that you struggle to survive psychologically. You try to keep your sanity, and when you're going through, you can only imagine what Robert is going through with everything that's hanging over his head, and then you have to go through a physical endurance, such as what he's going through with blood clots and his medical condition and everything. Now you have several different elements involved. Now you're dealing with your psychological well-being as well as your mental, and he needs help. We need to help him. Robert needs help, and we need people to reach out to as many resources that we could possibly find that can help people like Robert in need, like he's in need right now. There's no reason in the world that someone should have to look somewhere for help when help is there. It's there, but they won't give it to him.